Say his name and he appears. I believe in CDP. How y'all doing? It's Christmas Eve when I'm recording this. 2:50 p.m. That's how you did a video. We're diving into something. This should be coming out. I don't know if this would come out on the Juice Media or fucking this. Okay, doesn't matter. I wanted to discuss, sport news coming around. I just beat Time Splitters 2 100%. By the way, you can watch this, not right now when this comes out, but down the line when it comes out on the channel. And we have a big backlog. And I was curious, I'm trying to make more videos, on my side channel. That's Juicy House, you feel me? Which, by the way, that is, of course, at the Juicy House, of course. At Juicy House. That's where you want to go ahead and tap on in. I'm trying to make sure I got more content out there because, as you can see, I'm not the best at this, but but yeah, I'm trying to make sure I have content coming out there, slowly and eventually. Whenever I beat a game, my whole idea is, all right, let me go ahead and get that. Also, a reason to go ahead and make a news video, or maybe just things I wanted to talk about, right? And today's topic is the Chiefs released a statement explaining move out of Missouri. Because, fun fact, Kansas City Chiefs are no longer going to be for Kansas City. They're going to be from Kansas. Yes, I know. Crazy move. I know. Why do this when you guys are so dominant? You had a dynasty 4 rings, right? Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know who decides that, or I think it's 3. I forgot. Yeah, big changes. This is an article from Sports Illustrated, by the way. Big changes are coming to Kansas City Chiefs. On Monday, the team owner and chairman Clark Hunt announced that the team will be moving out of Kansas City, Missouri. Or wait, is that Missouri? Yeah. Into a new stadium in Kansas City, Kansas, on which construction is expected to conclude in time for the 2031 season. So in about 6 years, or by the time. Okay, so less actually, because we're literally a week before a new year. Damn. Unlike Arrowhead, where the Chiefs currently play, this new stadium will be domed. They give head there. Crazy. Today we are excited to take another momentous step for the future of the franchise, Hunt wrote in a statement. We have entered into an agreement with the state of Kansas to host Chiefs football beginning the 2031 season. In the years ahead, we look forward to designing and building an out-of-state domed stadium in the mixed use of Wyandotte County and the best-in-class training facility, team headquarters, and mixed-use district in Olaf, totaling a minimum of $4 billion in development in the state of Kansas. Now, here's the thing. Who is funding the move from the Kansas City Chiefs stadium? That's my question. 3.3 billion, right? But is this taxpayer money? The state portion is coming from revenue generated by the state. This is from the state. That's fucking crazy. It's not new taxes, but we are going to use tax money. What? That's right. That's what it is, right? Yeah, the announcement comes basically voted unanimously inside a packed room of the state capitol to allow for star bonds to be issued to cover up the 70% of the cost of the state of accompanying mixed-use district. That's ridiculous. I'm not okay with that, me personally. They have to use tax money in order to do that. I've never been a fan of that. You guys, they're billionaires. Have the billionaires use their billions of fucking dollars to build a fucking stadium. That's ridiculous. That's so stupid. And I know Amazon does the same kind of shit with their. It's fucking ridiculous. Fuck them. Hunt went on to explain that the new dome stadium would allow both Kansas, and the venue itself to host Super Bowls, Final Fours, and other world-class events, resulting in momentum. You could have already done that. Economic benefit with the region. Moreover, a new training facility and headquarters will assist in the team's continued efforts to attract top talent. You were already a dynasty. What the fuck are you talking about? Of course, it would be difficult to be for wear to the Arrowhead Stadium in a few years. Hunt continued. But the truth is, what makes Chiefs game day so special is you. Yeah, and we're going to abandon you to go to a new fucking area. Seats don't make noise. Coffee doesn't intimidate opponents. Parking lots don't cook barbecue. You do. That's right. All the money to pay for all these players and all this shit, it's funded by viewers like you. The Chiefs have played at Arrowhead since 1972. Motherfucker. That's crazy. And then you're going to leave them now that you're have one bad year. The team's lease will expire at the end of 2031. Kansas is making the switch worth it for both the team and the Hunt family. Yeah, the Hunt family. According to Yahoo Sports, Missouri approved a plan over the summer that would use public funds to pay for up to half the cost of the new stadium. I didn't have to look up for the information then. That's insane, bro, for both the Chiefs and the Royals. But under Kansas proposal, 60% of the project will be funded publicly. That's insane, bro. And I bet you the tickets are going to be even more costly instead of what they currently are, I assume, in Missouri. Today we are announcing the agreement to bring our beloved Kansas City Chiefs right here to Kansas. The governor said in the move for the rest of the nation, I say, take heed. Kansas is not a flyover state. We are a touchdown state. Sure. Sadness finger pointing in Missouri. While those in KCK are no doubt excited about the impending changes, those in Kansas City, Missouri, including Mayor Quinn and Lucas, are quite bummed, and not the least somewhat understanding. Today's a loss to the Arrowhead tradition and that so many of us in the Chiefs Kingdom hold dear. At the new location, folks will make new memories, Lucas said in the statement, but for many of the dedicated fans, this will be a tough adjustment. Business decisions are a reality, and we all understand it, but Arrowhead Stadium is more, it's family tradition. It's a part of Kansas City. We will never leave. Yeah, well, they fucking lived, so. Missouri House Speaker Jonathan Patterson speaking with Kansas City Star. No matter how long we had to think about it as a possibility, it's still a shock to the system. Per the Star, Missouri state officials have spent the last 6 months working on a Senate package they believe was enough to keep the team from jumping ship. In the end, however, Kansas offered one out. Chiefs fans deserve loyalty and transparency, said Missouri Rep. Mark Sharp. Instead of a combination of local dysfunction and state-level inaction and organizational difference brought us to this moment, and our communities may have to pay the price. Patterson added that the shock of the change should serve as an incentive to stop the Royals from exiting the state as well. Nope, they're probably going to be the next ones to leave. As easy as it would be to now play the blame game here in Missouri, I think it's best to regroup and get the city as state. To get together as city, state, and county leaders to see what we can do to maybe keeping Kansas City Royals in Missouri, the speaker said. And yep, this is from Brigio Kennedy. Yeah, that's still crazy. To have all this years and all this illustrious history there, to then dip out for some billionaire's pockets. Yeah, that's ridiculous. I'd be mad if I was a Chiefs fan. I'm not. I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan. Yeah, that's awful, bro. And that's horseshit. Yeah. You know, I don't know. Like, I don't see them getting a team to replace, right? Like they didn't, like, the NFL didn't replace the St. Louis Rams with another team. It was just abandoned, right? I don't see that. I think that's going to happen now with, Missouri, which is a shame because you see like those diehard fans. Like, look at the Missouri college team, right? And how much like that team's beloved and supported. And to see that happen to like at the NFL level, that's crazy, bro. That's gonna hurt that economy there as well for sure. Which already fucking need it, but you know. But I went to Threads. Well, I really had posted this online, but so Kansas City fans, y'all mad about them moving? Along with, do y'all think Travis Kelce would retire? And we had a couple of replies. Moving 20 minutes away. Okay. My belief is Travis is going to retire. He has nothing else to prove except getting a 4th Super Bowl ring. It depends. So wait, is Mahomes only a 3-time? My bad. It depends on Taylor. She helped talking him to come back this year. Will she do it again? I don't know, bro. I really do think this is it for Travis. There's no point to try once again. I think Kansas has so much money locked in with him that it'd be beneficial for them to move on. But that's up to them. Do they think their current backup is the guy to replace Travis? Not replace, but to take up and become a starter? Or do they think that answer they could find in the draft? Who knows? That Mahomes contract gets more and more expensive, so it's harder for them to really build per year. To be fair, you won 3 rings and lost 2, right? Eagles and the Bucks, right? So it was absolutely worth it, but there's a reason why they always have to draft a wide receiver. The money's kept up in Mahomes, which don't get me wrong, that Mahomes absolutely deserves that money. But there's a reason why it's so much harder now to develop it. That's why, like, for example, a conversation about Cleveland Browns and Shedeur Sanders. Me personally, I would make the move and build around Shedeur because I can move on from the Watson deal in a year. And all that money is now freed up for me to reinvest it elsewhere. And Shedeur's on a, what is it, $1-point-something million deal for the next 3 years once Watson gets moved or moves on. 2 more years. Yeah, dude, you don't have to invest all that money on a quarterback. And you can use that for the O-line, that shit. Maybe a tight end. I heard, I've asked a question recently, and Cleveland had to tell me, no, draft the safety. That's what the fuck we need most. So, okay. You draft the safety, right? Improve that already good defense, and now and then, you know, build what you can with the offense. Plus, I'm sure some guy, like, you see how these players love Shedeur. Can easily see some guys coming over and be like, yeah, let me play with the fucking rook, right? Or the youngin. the Sanders kid, right? Plus, I mean, hey, I'm sure Shiloh would also like his brother to become even better, right? They're gonna have a job. I like Shiloh too, but yeah. So there's different ways you could go about it. Obviously the example we can all use is Brady, right? But like, it's different. Brady was already set up. Him and his now ex-wife, had money. So I mean, hey man, you know what I mean? Yeah. We'll see what's gonna happen with them. It's gonna be interesting for sure. Maybe they end up trading some of their more costly vets in order to try to free up some money, but we'll see. Somebody's like, don't say that about Travis. Look, ma'am, I think it's happening, bro. He has nothing else to prove. Once his brother left, you can see him like lose a lot of, oh, so what else am I playing this for, right? I think there's still that search of like, well, what else is there to find? By the way, wondering what's in here. It's my stylus. I used it to drop. I drew something today, actually. Let me show y'all. It looks crazy. A la Smiling Friends, but also like a Hulk. Let me show you guys here. Hold on. I was watching Cameroon Gabon for a bit as well. I was just fucking around. Look at this. Look at this thing. Look at it. Behold. Yeah. Which in case somebody wants to take this opportunity to try to shit on me, fuck you guys, bro. I can make good shit. I just also like making other shit just because I think it's cool to express yourself that way. Look. I want y'all to see the journey, all right? Let me show y'all, all right? I might even do a fucking drawing stream one day, right? This is my first one. Second, this is my third one. My fourth, my fifth, 6, 7. Look at this. This is peak right here. This is my best one right here. This is one of my favorite ones too. This is my 8th one, and this is the 9th one I've made. So they're all kind of wild, and you can see, like, this was crazy. Like how I made this one too, I started scribbling, and then I was like, all right, let's try to now form a shape, and then it ended up becoming this, which is like part Ginyu Force, part like a Josuke, part like Yakuza, right? Yeah. This was like kind of like, it started off as Majin Buu, but then like, I don't know, Michael? I don't fucking know. Yeah. This is like from Katamari kind of type shit, you know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, man, this is Barney, but all decked out, you feel me? Nah, I don't know. But yeah, it was cool. It's been fun. You gotta do these kind of things to tap into that creative side of your brain, right? I matter of fact, the one I did, my 8th one, I did a lot of it left-handed instead of my right. But then I ended up like, all right, for shading purposes, blah, 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 right? But anyway, yeah, man, so, it's important. Like even in my list, I have like, hey, work on a song and like play with my guitar, because I used to play my guitar a lot more. And now it's like, all right, and then make sure, okay, part of my goal is to fucking work on this song. And I'm tired of just like, yeah, man, do a song a month, and then there's no actual, like, nothing happens, right? ADD brain and whatnot. So it's like, okay, cool. But I can also put it as like, hey, we have to do this now. This is the next thing on our list for goals. Focus on this, right? Because instead of trying to take on so much on your plate, bro, just work on one fucking thing at a time, and then you can put your all into it, and it gets done. Then you start, boom, doing all this shit, right? Now, could I have better goals in there with certain objectives and whatnot? Sure, but this works for me right now, and it's a building block, and it's building momentum and whatnot. So for me, this works. Don't think Travis would retire after not making the playoffs. Okay, I can see that too, depending how much of a competitor he is, and he feels like, no, I gotta get in there, I gotta get back. But any veteran will tell you, bro, in any sport, just because you make it to the fucking championship games, right, the World Series, the NBA Finals, etc., doesn't fucking mean you'll get back there, right? You might spend your whole career trying to get back there after a missed opportunity, man. It happens, but, you know. And finally, to end it off, it's a big read grab by the owners. Y'all can see this, right? Yes. By the owners, what else is new? As for Travis, it depends on Patrick. If Mahomes takes the whole year off next season, I think Travis will retire, get married, and then retire if Patrick wants him to for one last hurrah like Brady and Gronk. I could see that. I'm gonna give you a like on that. That's fucking cool. But yeah, so I asked this question to now in video format to you, whether you're a Kansas City Chiefs fan or, well, Kansas Chiefs fan, or if you're a just an NFL fan or someone who's a casual just taking an interest in the sport. What do you think? What would you do in that situation if you're Travis, right? But how would you feel if your team ended up moving, right? Like, did Oakland Raiders fans, for example, if there's someone watching here, hi, like the video, did you stop supporting the Raiders when they went to Vegas? if you were an Oakland A's fan, same question. I'd be very curious. I don't know how I would feel because, you know, my teams like Liverpool, LA Kings, Lakers, LAFC, except right now because the head manager's a MAGA fuck, so fuck him. I'm not watching the club. And then the Dodgers, I actually stopped supporting and became an Orioles fan because of ice and other things going on, and a lot of learning about the history of that Dodger Stadium and whatnot. I'm like, nah, I'm not okay with this. I moved on. Yeah, let me know. What do you feel about this? But I will say this, social plug. Go ahead and give your boy a follow. Oh, wait, did this not? Oh, is this not programmed here? Oh, shit. Hold on. Let me, what? Hold on. There you go. Okay. Social plug. Shout out Jason, of course, for making these for me. It's incredible. It's beautiful. What I'm also trying to do, we'll see, because I kind of technically did break this, but, okay, hey, on this specific day, I could only use Twitter, right? So I won't be on Threads, and I won't be on Blue Sky. I'll try to not be on Instagram, and it's forcing me to stay on different social media algorithms and seeing different things and interacting elsewhere. Oops, I hit the mic. So we'll see how long that lasts. Who knows if it's just a trust period for me, but I like it. It's cool, very juicy for me. And that being said, I'm outies, y'all. If you see this on Christmas Day, go be with your family. But also like this video, give me a follow. I appreciate you. But if you see this on Christmas Eve, I should also go be with my family. Nah, in 2 hours we'll leave it. But yeah, take care, you guys. Stay juicy. Go ahead and subscribe to the Juicy House, of course, and of course to the Caesar Pleaser main YouTube channel. I'll see y'all next time. Take care. I'm trying to see what I'll do with it. I will be following up with the skateboarding series soon as well. Matter of fact, I need to make sure I update that because kind of with the whole guitar and drawing thing, right? I need to make sure I'm doing that also for my like recording focus, right? Because, but fact, I just beat Time Splitters 2 100% actually yesterday, and in my list, it's okay. Look, so like I just check marked it. Kansas City video, boom. I gotta do a Juice House news coverage video as well before we start moving on to other things, so I can easily add. Hey, we need to go ahead and progress in my skateboarding series, which yeah, I will. But yeah, by the way, AFCON's going on right now. It's been very interesting and cool. As somebody who has, by the way, a USSF grassroots license, right, certified coach here in America, it's been nice to be able to look at different football from other parts of the world and be able to appreciate different layers of the sport that we all love, aka the partido de football, aka the sport of soccer, aka football. Yeah, it's been real good. It's interesting. I had heard like, yeah, man, Botswana, they got fucking killed. I had heard, Juno, I would love for it to be Nigeria, but fuck. Yeah, because from what I heard from somebody that is Nigerian, yeah, the captain's good. Everybody else, right? So it's like, it's cool, you know. It's not Obi Mikel, right? So it's like, okay, yeah, we'll see what's up. You know, Morocco's doing their thing. Egypt's an option. We'll see what happens. But yeah. Shout out to Zinedine Zidane's son, goalkeeper for Algeria. That's fucking fire. I think that's fucking beautiful, man. But yeah, I'm out of here, y'all. Bye bye. Stay juicy.